It's Super Hang On Sunday. Welcome back. It's me, Luetin. Hi, everybody. Ready for this today? I'm ready. Maybe. Maybe not. You know how these things go. Oh, it's brightness and everything. Right. Okay, off we go. Senior 14 stage. Come on. Beep, beep, beep. Let's go to it. Let's go to work. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. Ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I hope this is in sync today, as I always say. We'll soon find out when I'm going, oh my god, I crashed! And I haven't even gone through the barrier. We'll soon find out. How are you doing on Sunday? How are you doing? Dun, dun, dun. Exciting times this week. Whoa, I'm slowing down. Oh god, this is not going to be a good one when my perception of corners is so that I'm already slowing down. We'll see how we go. We'll warm up lap, you know. Doodle-doo. Exciting week because finished Farcry. Yay! Farcry 3 is complete. That is exciting times, and if you haven't seen it already, go check that out, because if you're watching this channel, it's the kind of content you like, so I'm sure you probably have. Farcry 3, and I give my little analysis on it, and my breakdown thoughts about the game. Hugely enjoyed the game. Really awesome. Really fantastic characters, more than anything else, I think. Script was good, but, you know, the characters really brought it home. Oh, bollocks. Shouldn't have gone on the inside there. Yeah, so this is my kind of usual sort of week in review and thoughts about the channel. Now, this channel, you know, I always make these plans. I'm like, I'm going to do this and do this. And then I have a muse and I think about it. I'm like, oh, actually, I don't know. And I was thinking more a little bit this week about actually what I want to do with this channel still, you know, because I'm always thinking about what I want to do with the channel. Oh my Christ, with the horrible hit detection, how do we avoid those trees there? Yeah, and what I was thinking about actually was I was thinking about me as a game, because I don't just think like, you know, what's going to get, you know, what's going to get me more views, what's going to make people join. I think about sort of me as a gamer and kind of, especially with this channel, you know, especially with this channel. And I think about the kind of stuff that I make and how it goes and all this kind of stuff. And I was thinking that, you know, like I enjoy doing live commentary, but I totally don't think I'm the best at it. I just don't think I have that kind of, I don't know, personality. Like, it's just not necessary. I'm not saying like I can't do it, because I do enjoy doing the commentaries, and I get good feedback from people, so that's fine. But I just don't think it's like my strongest suit. Damn. I just don't think it's my strongest suit. So I was thinking today about what is, and obviously, like, I like doing my stuff for Battlefield. You know, that's totally separate though. And what it got me onto thinking was the other kind of stuff that I enjoy. The kind of, holy crap! How did you watch that? Go back, check that. How did we? Oh God, no. Okay, it's fine. I think for one thing though, anyway, sorry, I think for one thing that the commentary style is slightly dictated to by the game, and like my personality reflects that. So like, if it's a serious game, like Last of Us, I tend to be more serious with it. Far Cry, it's kind of, it's like it has serious parts, but it's also pretty stupid in areas. It's like not serious. And so that kind of was how that game went along too. Kind of enjoyed it a lot for that reason. So I think the style of game that you choose reflects greatly in that. So I was thinking again about sort of, oh come on man, about what I can do, and the kind of stuff that I was thinking, because I in myself am quite a creative person. I'm a designer and illustrator, as you probably know. Again, watching this channel, you probably know me as a person a little bit more than perhaps your average person watching the Battlefield content, who maybe just jumps in and out for those specific videos. So yeah, I'm an illustrator designer. And I just, in general, quite sort of, you know, creative in my thinking and so on and so on. So what I was thinking was, okay, maybe I should try and move towards slightly more creative games, building games, or at least sort of, like, I think management sort of style games. I don't mean management as in like, you know, stats, etc., but kind of more stuff like SimCity, or at least the kind of games where you build. You know, so like, I mean, I would even possibly classify kind of RTS into that, because I have really been enjoying that, you know, that, because there's a creative element to that when you're sort of thinking like, okay, how am I going to specifically build? Creativity doesn't necessarily mean, oh, come on, get off me, damn it. it doesn't necessarily mean like, you know, just making a beautiful painting from scratch. I'm more talking about the kind of the sort of mindset of how things work, like, okay, I'm going to position something here so that it's most effective, etc, etc. Now that has an element of logic and reasoning, etc, etc, but I still think there's an element of creativity there when you're sort of thinking, okay, how can I get this to work the best, how's it going to look the best, etc, etc. So there's multiple things going on. That was just me sucking because I'm talking. There's multiple things going on there. Anyway, so I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I was thinking might go towards. There's some great games like Tropico and things like that are going to be coming along. There's a lot of different other options for titles that I can play in. But anyway, this isn't to say that, you know, that's solely what this channel will be. I'm still definitely going to do playthroughs. Like I want to say, I've got like, so we're not getting through to the next checkpoint. There's Beyond Two Souls coming up, which I want to do, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, because I was thinking like SimCity. People have enjoyed SimCity, obviously. I think because SimCity is just a very popular title anyway, but as a kind of creative building game, it's really, really fun. I do really enjoy these kind of things. You know, Minecraft as well, like, I stopped doing Minecraft for ages. I haven't like kind of resisted going back to it. I just haven't felt like super inspired to go back to it. It doesn't help that like every man and his dog is doing Minecraft. Like literally, it's like so oversaturated. Minecraft is ultra popular for very good reasons, but it makes me wonder what its shelf life will be, because it's a game that's constantly developing, and it's become like what would be the word? I mean, it's become like a body into itself. Really, it's just this. It's its own animal. It's just Minecraft is like kind of in many ways sort of its own. It's like a defining title of a genre. Really, it's just epic. I don't really know what else you can say, but it's amazing how successful that game has become. However, nothing lasts forever. Just look around at other titles that have been astonishingly popular, like World of Warcraft, like Call of Duty. Whatever genre you want to look into, look for a title that was at one point super popular and then declined, and there's always many reasons for this. It kind of overreached, it was just, you know, it didn't evolve enough. Now Minecraft is interesting because of modding. It has sort of infinite sort of modding capability, really, but it also has grave limitations. And you know, you could say, well, okay, its only limitation is your own mind, your own imagination. This is totally true. However, I think to a point, people will go so far, and then, you know, like, how many times can you see certain thing, etc, etc, etc. Now, gamers are, you know, of all people, are, you know, sort of, we love repetition in many ways, you know. I mean, Jesus, grinding. If you ever play World of Warcraft, you know all about. Actually, scratch that. If you've ever played any MMO online, you know, why would I say MMO online? If you've ever played any MMO, all right, you know about grinding. If you've ever played an MMO properly, anyway. So yeah. I don't think there's an issue of repetition really for gamers, but I think that sort of everything has its time, and it's, you know, you only have to see. I mean, often it can be through sort of mistakes by the company themselves. They try to make a positive change, but they either sort of don't have the foresight, or they underestimate the kind of you know, how important certain things are to the player base, and then they end up making a mistake off the back of that, and it affects them negatively. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, I'm not saying like next year is the end of Minecraft. I'm just saying like long term, it'll be interesting to see how long it lasts. And then when it finishes, where do people go? I mean, there are people who have built their entire careers off of careers in inverted commas. Also, I said the reason I use that is because YouTube producers, okay, it's a spurious. I've spoken about this before. Whoa, we're doing all right here. It's a spurious career choice because it has no long-term stability, and that's why I consider it kind of scary. Like, fair play to people that want to do that, but I don't think I could do it, and I've spoken to other people as well who say the same. And it's a scary thing. It has no long-term stability. It doesn't have any of the kind of perks and benefits of other titles. I mean, also Drifter. If you know Drifter as a YouTuber, he's spoken personally about the massive difficulties he had in actually trying to get any kind of real-world. You know, he was trying to. I think he wanted to buy a house. and he's got the money, he's got the capital to do it, and he makes a good living from YouTube. But you try and go to a bank and explain to them what you do and how you do it, and that, you know, it's a stable enough position to base you know, a mortgage or whatever you want to do off of that to purchase property. He couldn't do it. He literally just could not find it. Now, I have not seen any update from him on whether or not he managed to actually you know, do this a different way, because he was asking like he wanted help with it, etc. But it just goes to show that, like, you know, YouTubing is great, but I don't consider it at this current time like a sort of a stable, safe career choice. It could end at any time if YouTube decided to change something that made it didn't work, or companies didn't make it work. Now, I don't think that's literally going to happen. But, you know, there's an element. Now, people would say also, right? Oh, crap. People would say also, well, Luetin, you know, that's true of any job now. This is absolutely true, you know. I mean, we see companies at the moment go under all the time. But I think it's a different thing. Also, your own circumstances are obviously going to matter a lot. You know, if it's your primary income and you don't have a partner who earns, you know, from I use the term kind of, you know, loosely, a normal job. Oh crap. If you have somebody that obviously has got like a stable full-time job as well, that helps a lot, because then you have that sort of backup available, etc., etc. But you know, that often is how it works with people. Like, you'll often find that, oh, come on now. You'll often find that couples in life, people will have, one person will have that kind of, what's the word? You know, you have like the salary job, somebody who's working. Oh, what the hell? Seriously, come on, man. Anyway, sorry, you know what I'm saying. Somebody will be like self-employed. One person will be working more for a company. They'll be employed. And that often happens because then, you know, if the person who's self-employed, their finances are often slightly more flexible, all right? It's not necessarily, you know, a staple quantity every month. That's definitely how it goes with YouTube. You don't always have, I mean, you have like a ballpark figure, but it's not, you know, a set quantity each month. So that can make it very difficult when it comes to certain things in life, when you're trying to go to the bank or whatever, and you say, okay, how much are you earning, etc. Right, sorry, okay, I literally wasn't paying attention. It's just going to be a pain in the arse now. Okay, here we go. Anyway, we're getting slightly financial, so let's leave this topic just for now. How the hell did we ever get to this? Oh, Minecraft. Okay. What is this? Is this round 3? Yeah, it is. By the way, did you notice we got to orange, despite the fact I was barely even paying attention to the racing? This is like I've said before, this is like when you play pool in the pub, and you've had a few drinks, and you're like not really that aware of like the game, and yet you do like 20 times better than you ever would have done if you had been fully concentrating. I totally remember this from with friends at university. It was hilarious. It was like, as the night goes on, you reach this point where you're like this genius, and you can, like, you know, you just pot you see a ball, you go to pot it, down it goes. Like, no, you're not even thinking about it. And then after a little while longer, you go past that point and you can't even hit it. Anyway, so Minecraft, it'll be interesting to see. But as I say, one of the main reasons why I've not gone back to Minecraft, I have not felt inspired. However, I need to double check with a couple of people. I believe my server with my clan for Minecraft still operates, and I think that alone would be reason enough to do Minecraft now and again. Be in no doubt, I'm not going to do tech it or blah 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 or any of this BS. Okay, if I do it, it'll literally be like what I want to do. Oh, did you see that pass through there? It'll literally be for my own enjoyment, and that means probably playing on, you know, default bread and butter, vanilla, whatever you want to call it. It'll just be the default game, nice, relaxing, just for my own chillaxing. Okay, not to build like, you know, the 20th wonder of the world. Okay. By the way, how crazy are these people that make these, like, impressive but crazy, these people that build these unbelievably insanely massive, oh crap, you know, buildings and cities and things in Minecraft. Astonishing, but effing crazy people. In my clan's server, I actually we started building a load of stuff, then the main city kind of developed over time. I'm quite pleased with it. It was, you know, contributed by a lot of people. Come on, there we go. I actually started building Exeter Cathedral. Exeter is a city in the UK, and it's near to where I sort of am from. And come on, get around these guys. There we go. And so I decided to build Exeter Cathedral. I actually got plans. I know the building quite well. I actually got to go up into the sort of, what would it be? I don't know, the roof space. I don't know what you call it. I don't know what the roof space of a cathedral is called, actually. I know that has like a special name. That'd be kind of good to know. It's not like, you know, it's not a loft or an attic. Oh, it's the eaves, isn't it? That's it. Okay, the eaves of the cathedral there. Yeah, they actually not very often, occasionally they'll do like tours up there, and you can go and it's really impressive actually, because obviously it's a massive building. Oh come on, wow, how did I not get off the edge there? So we got to go up, and we got to go right up to the top of the tower and everything. It was really awesome, so that was hugely enjoyable. But yeah, I actually started building. Oh come on, like that bit with the dead trees, I was fine, and then there I get taken out. Seriously. So I started building the cathedral, yeah, based on that, because I just wanted to. It's coming on super well. And the other key thing about oh come on, this round isn't going to go well. I might go to 4 on this one just because I'm kind of enjoying today. Sorry, I'm just off topic. Yes, the good thing about the server is that wow, we got through the checkpoint. Everything is built from sort of actually harvested materials, so it's not like world built stuff or using editor. Actually, I'll tell one lie, that we made one exception, which was that for long distance travel, we had various travel problems on the server for we had this kind of Stargate mod at one point, which allowed you to kind of teleport from, you know, nether gates to gate to gate, but then when that got taken down, it didn't work anymore. We had to find other routes, so we're using like long distance railways. Anyway, let's get straight on to the next one. So we use the editor for that. Okay, let's have a good run. You know, I've kind of like almost given up at this point. I'm just kind of like, yeah, we're never going to do this, so whatever. I just realised I kind of have like, I have no burning desire to this game has just become like a weekly forum for me now. Like, I've lost sight of the fact that we even meant to be completing it anymore. I'm just like, yeah, we're racing, whatever. Oh, it's good stuff. So anyway, very exciting. Nearly finished Last of Us. Like, so exciting. In fact, will I post the final episode today? I don't know. Maybe I will. So final of Last of Us extremely soon. And then where do we go from there? What do we do? Well, we've got loads of stuff to do. We got Fast and Light. Oh my god, we haven't done a Fast and Light live com for a while. I haven't live com for a while, by the way, for a couple of reasons, and I apologise. One of the reasons was I was out of town. Oh, I haven't spoken about that actually as well. I was out of town. I went back to my family home, which was very nice indeed. Well, it was very nice and very sad. A little bit of a personal thing, but one of our family pets died, which was very sad. So, you know, and you know, you think, oh, pet, come on. It was 16 and a half years, so fair play to the boy. And, you know, it was 16 and a half years, you know, that's, well, I suppose that's roughly half my life. So, you know, well, no, actually, next. Okay, it's a bit over that, actually. It's a bit over half my life. But it's a long time, you know, it's a really long time. I think, actually, whenever, you know, you have something that's in your house, you know, a member of your house in many ways, for a significant length of time, you obviously feel slightly attached, so that's kind of sad. But you know, for an animal that spent their life sleeping and eating, you know, you can't ask for a much better life, really, can you? So yeah, that was a sad thing. But I had a real nice time out of London, so that was good stuff. Actually, I had a really great day. We went down to some of the moors in. Damn, we slowed right down there. Went down to the moors, Dartmoor in Devon. And I was determined to go out because I was like, come on, we're going out today, whatever. And it was like fog, like it was, you couldn't see like 20 yards in front of you. It was so, oh, we can actually boost. Okay, just chatting. See, this is literally, I'm like not even thinking about the game anymore. It was so foggy, you couldn't see like at all. It was rained so hard, it was stinging, and it was like damn cold as well. And I was like, yeah, we're doing this, we're going out. So we went for some good old walks in the appalling weather. I've actually got a little video clip actually of me out in the... I might post that if you're super lucky out in the notes. If you've listened to this whole video, I'll put a little link in the notes for an unlisted vid, and you can go check me suffering the weather, because it really was appalling. Okay, come on, let's just get through this. Damn. I might do a little speed run just after this, and sorry, I'm getting a bit kind of... The only reason I wouldn't normally do it, but it's because I've kind of been so chatty today, and I've kind of not really paid any attention to the race itself. So I might do a little one after this, just to sort of see how far we can get, you know. I might do like sort of no commentary on it and just be like, okay, I'm just going to do a race. I'll probably suck though if I do that. I'll probably like crash out. But I just thought I might do that for those of you who are still interested in me actually completing this and not just chatting away, of which I'm not sure what that kind of ratio would be actually. But okay, let's just bring it back. Last thing, where the chat. So that's why I haven't done livecom. But now that I'm back, I'll be able to do that. There's other things that have been going on as well, and like let's not forget Eurogamer is this week. So God knows what I'm going to have to actually video or talk about there. You know, I always think that these kind of events like Eurogamer and stuff, you shouldn't always expect for it to give you a ton of content to talk about. Like, you know, unless you're gonna like have you need almost like someone there to video you and like have a mic. You need like a kind of person to help you record if you want to get any kind of super real constructive. If you don't have anybody to like hold your camera or your mic or whatever, it's very, very difficult to do. So I don't know how much constructive stuff I'll really have from that to make content from, but we'll see how we go. And you know, off the back of that, I might have some things to talk about and discuss. But I'm saying that, like, yeah, basically for that sort of period, the end of this week, pretty busy with that as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. But hopefully it'll calm down soon and be able to get some nice live comes on. So that will be Faster Than Light. It'll be SimCity. It'll be some other things. You might see a little bit of Company of Heroes 2 if you're rather lucky. So yeah, yes, yeah, not just very, but rather lucky. That was a big difference there. Oh, come on, there we go. Armour as well, I've been super enjoying. But anyway, yeah. So the creative games and stuff. Yeah, I want to kind of get back into get off, mate. Okay. And as I say, there's other things like Tropico and blah blah blah. So there's some other really fun titles out there that I want to have a little look at. Oh, and also, oh my god, yeah, Civilization. Civilization, right? Some of you may remember if you watched the live comms or not. If you haven't watched on Civilization, is on my Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/Luetin. You can watch my Civilization, my first exploits, which were a catastrophic failure. By the way, you've noticed we're doing into orange now. Civilization was so much more difficult than I remember. However, I revisited it, and actually, I started 2 actual new Civilization maps, and actually they were going pretty well. I started off not really intending to. I was just kind of, you know, mooching, and they actually got kind of way further than I thought, and I was like, wow, okay, I'm actually sort of doing this, and it's coming along. To the point where I had a war with one, I think it was the Celts maybe. I had a war, they kind of pissed me off, you know, and there was a bit of territory argument, and we ended up having a war, and I sort of wiped them out. So that was one really good one. And there was another, Jesus, we're not going to get through, holy crap. We're not, be in no doubt, we're not completing this, we haven't got enough time, alright, but still, we're doing good. Get off me, damn it! Oh, now we really are not going to do it. Bollocks! I thought we might at least get to the, you know, 1 pip away, but no. No, we're definitely not going to do that. Anyway, so Civilization. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Get off me, you buggers. Yeah, so Civilization, that's one to revisit. Whoa, did you see that? It's one to revisit because I've got on board, and I actually, there we go. Kind of tempted to leave this round. It might be tempting fate to start another lap after this. But yeah, Civilization basically, like, I paused it at a point where I want to continue on in a live stream because my Civilization is built up moderately strong, and I'm kind of getting to a very interesting point with it where we're sort of taking on multiple different sort of other civilizations. So yeah, for that one, I want to continue on with. I am going to do another run because, like I said, I've been chatting, and this is going to be a slightly unusually longer episode. Right, let's crack on. I can talk a little bit through these first bits, but then I'll kind of tone it off. So if you guys are not wanting to sort of watch a final speed run, of which I'm expecting probably you will anyway, then tune out now. See you next time. Thanks for watching. But anyway, we're going to roll on, and yeah, Tomb Raider. That's another one to finish. I think basically I've got a little bit of time before. There's some other games coming up, and some people actually said this because they were like, Luetin, don't start new things, wait a bit until some other things come along. It's good advice, so that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm not going to just jump straight into it because I have so much temptation. I have got stacks of games that I would want to jump into. Trouble is that the time available to play them, and I think it's good to wrap stuff up. So I'm going to try and find some time. I probably will have some time soon to burn through Tomb Raider a bit. If I can wrap that game up in the same way I did Last of Us, I'll be very pleased. So that'll be one to do. Riven, by the way, if you are watching this today and you've never seen my Riven playthrough, it's not complete. Alright, that's the first thing to say. It's not complete. Get on the track. But Riven is an astonishing game, and my Riven playthrough is actually on Luetin09, the other channel, because when I started it, it was still a mixed channel of content. So please go check that out. I'm going to be completing it because obviously now Farcry is out of the way. I'm going to complete that title. I'm going to aim to complete it anyway. So watch that. But actually, Beyond Two Souls is coming out. That's probably going to be the thing that's going to replace Last of Us, like I said, because I'm super excited about that. And then after Beyond Two Souls, we can maybe look at Heavy Rain or whatever. Anyway. Right, we're getting down into the meat and bones of this. Whoa, how did we miss that? I'm not going to be totally silent through this run now, but I am going to focus a bit more on this. Final Fantasy, I'm going to have an episode coming up because I said to the guys I was going to put a pin in that episode because it just stopped doing well. Like, people were just not watching it. But I did say that I would get us out of Midgar, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll have maybe one episode coming up for that, just to get it out there. And then if people badger me and request me for it, I'll continue it, but it's always the way, like, people request and request and request. And this is not just with YouTube, but with a lot of things. Slow down too much, though. People are like, yeah, we'll watch it, we'll do it. Or like, yeah, we'll join your group, we'll do that instance. Or, yeah, we'll join your division, we'll make that work. Or we'll join your game, we'll be on your team, blah, blah, blah. And when it actually comes to it, they don't do it. And it's the same with requesting stuff for YouTube. Like, people are like, oh my god, do that, do it. We'll watch it. And then they watch like 2 episodes and then don't follow it through. And it's like, oh, thank you. I started this series because I thought I had loads of support, and then actually loads of people didn't watch. So, and it's the same with Final Fantasy. Like, I had tons of people saying like, yeah, this is gonna be do. And then no, lack of support. So there's nothing wrong with that though. Like, if people don't want to watch it, oh crap, then that's totally fine. But I made a decision that I wasn't going to continue the series, so that's what's happening. As I say, if I have enough people asking for it, then I'll carry it on. But it needs to be like a good amount. Crap, misjudged that. Oh my god! Damn it, man! It was going alright. I was actually thinking like, wow, this is going pretty well. Always. Let's see if we can scrape it together. Of course. Why'd I even bother, seriously? next week then. Next week. Join me next time for Super Hang On. When we try to... Oh, come on! Come on! Why? Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. I'll see you next week. When we'll try to kind of make some forward progress. This is... Oh, don't be silly. I swear to God that wasn't intentional. I wasn't paying attention, but... Oh, dear God. What a sad, sad ending today. Oh, man. What was this episode today? Am I just super tired or something? I don't know. Thank you for watching Super Hang On Sunday. See you next time, where I swear, make more of an effort to actually do this. Hey, don't forget, we actually still got nearly one segment away. So, you know, it's not... remember the times when I couldn't even get to the orange section, eh? So, we're not there yet, but we're not far off. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.